Welcome to the Recap Podcast. My name's Ian. This is Colin.
I'm adjusting my headphones so I get both ears. I can't tell if it's working because no one's talking.
Did it work?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we're back. Yeah.
We're here.
It's good to be here. Good to be here. Oh, that's that.
That's what?
Who says that? Good to be here. Paul Blart or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a movie that we quote often, or it's a scene from a movie that we quote often.
That sounds right.
I think it is Paul Blart Mall Cop. He's like, thank you for... Oh, man, people are going to hate me if I'm wrong, though. Because that's what people do when you're wrong. They hate you. Every time.
I know I do.
You do anyway, though.
That's true.
Are your levels okay? We never checked that.
No.
How do you feel? Your mic's so fine, but your ear?
Yeah, my ears are good.
Cool. They're on good. 1. Mine's on 5.
Yeah, I like it pretty quiet.
That's weird.
The problem is if it's too loud, then I talk quiet. And then I'm editing. I'm like, dang, you're talking pretty quiet.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Bumsky wumpsky. Back at it after a 2-week break. We didn't want to. I guess we'll kind of like a segue into some life update recap. Life recap. We used to call it life recap.
Did we?
You remember that?
I have no idea.
We did. We used to call
I don't really
it
know how
life
the
recap.
podcast works anymore.
We used to call it life recap because we're the recap podcast. But this Thursday, oh my word, today, you guys, today, February 1st, I'm getting the keys to my soon-to-be home.
It's true.
Which is wildly exciting, and I'm not nervous about it, but like, it's just crazy, you know? like, I don't know. I'm moving out of my house, like my parents' house. It's crazy. But, yeah, so within our first episode in March will be filmed in that house, which is crazy.
Maybe not. You don't know. What if the podcast ends by then?
Oh my gosh. Are you going to die?
What? No. I mean, I don't plan on it, but
okay.
Things happen.
Good.
I'm just kidding. Things don't happen.
Things don't happen to us. We're just normal guys.
I will never die. You might.
I plan on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When do you think?
I don't have a timeline because that'd be
pretty morbid.
Kind of suicidal.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't have a timeline, but like I don't want to live forever.
Crazy.
I don't want to live forever because I know I'll be living in pain.
Did you just set yourself up for that on purpose?
No, I didn't, but it was pretty darn good. Happen. That should be a theme of the episode. We're just going to like start singing when we say a lyric.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, but I don't want to live forever. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to live forever because I feel as though that just wouldn't be fun. I mean, I read the Old Testament and these guys that were living to like 900 years old.
Yeah.
Not me. Count me out. Like,
I'd be down.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why?
I think
maybe a better question is why not, but I don't know. I asked you why though.
I think the reason because most people don't want to live to be extremely old. I think part of that has to do with when you get super old, you just kind of start to deteriorate.
Fair.
I think if that's not happening, you wouldn't mind continuing to live.
Fair.
You know?
Fair.
And it's like, I think you would just, if that was the expectation that you're living to be 500 plus years old,
yeah,
you would just live differently.
I feel like you'd live a lot less though.
Maybe, but it'd just be different, you know, because it wouldn't be like, I think right now it's so programmed into us that you'll live to be, 80 maybe years old, give or take 20 years.
Yeah. That's funny. Give or
roughly,
take 20
I don't
years.
know.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of what we expect, and less or more than that seems weird.
Yeah.
But if that wasn't the case, I don't know. I guess I don't know. But that's my thought.
That's a cool thought.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think I have pretty cool thoughts.
It is funny to me. I was talking to my dad about this because when I don't know if we talked about on the pod, like our reading thing that we were doing.
I don't know. We might have.
We're reading through the Bible in the month of January, and me and my dad were doing it, and we were talking about like how it's really fun to watch like the lineages like kind of suck. They're hard to get through, but they can be interesting when you start to notice the numbers, because at first it's like this person became the father of this person at this age, blah 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 blah. As they get older, or like more recent, as history moves forward, the age of their first son, of them bearing their first son, like decreases.
Right.
Which makes sense.
Well, because there was a certain time where it like just switched from people living to be super old to
right.
All of a sudden it was just.
All of a sudden it was like 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think personally that our like culture and the way that we do things nowadays as a whole, like globally,
sure, just
sort of takes about 20 years off of our lives. I think that more people would live to the age of 100 if they lived like a biblical lifestyle. Not like I don't mean like, I think biblical lifestyle is very good, but like I mean like first century lifestyle. With today's innovation and a first century lifestyle, I think we'd all be living to 100 no problem. They're active, they're working, they're using their body. Okay. There's not like laziness doesn't like happen as much, right? There's more like trade is more prosperous. Things like military accomplishment is more prevalent, which gives a person pride, which boosts their ego, which helps them live longer. It also kills people. Yes, it kills people.
So your average lifespan's going down.
Your average lifespan going down because of that, but you feel? I don't know.
Kinda. I also.
We could drink the water now because modern innovation.
That's the thing. I think modern innovation. That's an interesting thought.
You're the one who told me that the water in biblical times was like bad.
Yeah.
What's up with that? I didn't know that. Tell me more.
True. I actually don't know if I've ever looked into that. I just heard it at one point.
Oh,
but,
okay. I'm going to look it up really quick.
But from what I understand, that's part of why it's like they're just always drinking wine.
Always drinking wine.
Yeah. Because they had no way of cleaning or keeping water from bacteria and whatnot. I don't know if that's true, but you're Googling it right now, so I guess we're going to find out.
Really fast.
I might get humiliated on the spot. I might not. Either way.
I don't think it would be humiliating.
I'd be pretty humiliated.
I said, was water being drunk in the first century? Is that like an adequate
I don't know. I guess
internet search
we'll see what happens
for this question?
Yeah.
Here we go. Was water really regarded as dangerous to drink? Turning too little. The great medieval water myth. Not only are there specific and very casual mentions of people drinking water all through the medieval era, but there seems to be no evidence that it was thought to be unhealthy, except when, as today, it overtly appeared so. So like
medieval is not this time though.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. But what is medieval time period?
Medieval's like castles.
Did that happen?
What?
Is that just a big myth?
What?
Keep Googling. I'm going to rant for a second. Like, I've often wondered to myself, like, did the medieval age of like knights and ladies and castles and stuff, did that really happen? I know it makes me sound like an idiot because it's probably like, yeah, Ian, obviously that happened. Don't be stupid.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, but like, what? Like, think about that crap.
Thinking about it.
It didn't happen like the stories or the movies, right? Like, people didn't ride around in armor all day long, right? Just because they were a knight?
No, I think just if they were going to go into battle.
Right.
Or something.
Okay, that makes sense. And, like, were people, like, carrying swords everywhere? Like,
I don't
on
know.
their hip?
I think so. I think it depends on the person. Maybe like a short sword.
I feel like medieval. I don't know.
It's fake.
Yeah,
So you
kinda.
think?
Kinda feels like it is. I feel like, and maybe the only reason I say that is because what I actually think is that every single depiction of the medieval time period in today's like entertainment is just far-fetched and not true. Maybe not every single,
every
but a
time
lot of them.
period in our media is romanticized a little bit.
Fair.
You know?
I think the only one that's not is Braveheart.
Yeah.
And I only say that because I like the movie.
So you like the movie? That's like when...
I think Braveheart is an accurate depiction of what 14th century or
As a
13th,
historian-
13th century Scotland
As a
was.
historian, I think that's pretty accurate. It's like when people pick their favorite war movie and are like, that is the most accurate depiction of war
that there's ever
ever.
been. It's like, maybe it is.
Maybe.
I didn't go to war.
I never been in war.
People have said, I have
ever
heard
have a
people
draft?
say, what'd you say?
Think we'll ever have a draft in the U.S.?
Ever again?
Yeah.
I want to say that it wouldn't be necessary just because there's a lot of people in the military now. But I only say that because I think that. Maybe it's not true.
That's a good reason to say something.
Maybe it's not true. Maybe there's not that many people in the military. It could happen.
It could happen.
We're drafted age.
Yes, we are.
You know what I wonder? How did friends get to serve together? Like how did you end up in the same
Did they?
area? Yeah, like it happened. Maybe it didn't happen. Maybe it's just the stories.
I think
that
most
you
of the
hear.
time they probably ended up becoming friends in the military.
Well, yeah, but there are stories of like childhood friends serving together or brothers serving alongside each other. Like
Maybe the where you end up is based on where you're from.
could be.
I just don't know.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
it's got to be based on something, right? It feels like it'd be more work to randomize it. In World War II days,
Right.
like you're not punching that thing into a computer.
Yeah, it's not just
and,
an Excel sheet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
sad. Do you think soldiers are like?
I think they got an Excel sheet with everyone on it.
Oh, that's awful. I hope not. Did you find anything about the water?
I don't know. I'm seeing. It's more just like most of the results I'm getting are people saying that like some people say that the Bible outlaws drinking alcohol, but that's not true.
So it's all just
It's all just pro alcohol propaganda.
it's all just pro alcohol. So
It's all just big alcohol
people have cornered the market on
the Google results
the Google results for water in Bible times.
Yeah.
I do know that Paul told Timothy to drink.
Didn't we just read
more,
that?
He said drink more wine for your stomach because you're sick so often.
Uh-huh.
He just tells him
drink a little wine.
Yeah, he just tells him you ought not to drink only water. You should have a little wine for your stomach because you're sick so often. This cable is split. That makes me sad. Which is very fascinating to me. I don't know why, but I stopped at that part today and I was like, oh, Timothy was sick a lot. One, I can relate to that. I get sick.
Does it say
not
he was
as
sick a
much
lot?
anymore? Yeah, because you're sick so often.
Or was he just sick in that instance?
No, he says because you get sick so often.
Was that in 1st or 2nd Timothy?
Second, I think.
Okay. That is interesting. He's just a very sickly guy.
Yeah. Which is totally opposite to what I said yesterday. So this young adults group that me and Colin are in, this Bible study, is going through 1 Timothy right now. And it comes across the part where Paul talks about physical training and spiritual training. And he says physical training is good, but it is better to train in godly ways. And I said that always makes me think of like Timothy as just this yoked like dude in his 20s who like Paul's trying to be like, dude, you got to stop with the gym.
That's
like,
cool, but also there's more important things.
It's good to take care of your body, but like, dude, get in the word.
It's not the most important thing.
Right. But I guess he was sick all the time, which makes me think he was like little and frail. Which maybe he was little and frail.
And that's why people were looking down on him, because he was young.
Yeah, because he was not only young, but little and frail. You know how we feel about little guys.
Yes. It's 1 Timothy 5:23. Stop drinking only water and use a little wine because of your stomach and your frequent illnesses.
Yeah.
What a roast.
For real. You think he was like, you had to put that in there? Should we get into... Oh, I want to do this. Okay. I have a Kaya's conspiracy.
Yeah.
Came from Tate. Which is...
Checks out.
Yeah. That's funny. Because Micaiah...
is not Tate.
Probably doesn't even listen anymore.
Whoa.
I just called you out, Micaiah. You've been called out.
That was uncomfortable.
Okay. Colin, I'm going to send you this picture so that you can pop it up on the thing. Cut. I love the cut function.
Yeah.
Of
like as opposed to copy.
Yeah, like copy delete. Like I love it. What am I saying? Like as a computer function, you know?
Mm-hmm. I like that it's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
But it's just a little bit more.
It's just a little bit better.
Like you could have the same thing by just copy and then delete.
Mm-hmm.
But we just have to have cut.
Okay, so right here, right here,
around there,
is this tiny little picture. You probably can't see it, but let me blow it up. That, okay.
You're such a dork.
Now it's here. Boom. That picture, okay, is what we're going to be talking about here. This was posted by the name is We Live in a Simulation, okay?
Here we go.
So immediately start making judgments. And it says...
I'm just thinking about last time you had a Instagram account.
The Titanic one?
No, the human animal hybrids.
Oh, I found that again.
Did you find it?
Then I lost it.
Dang, why didn't you?
I know.
Oh.
It's legit, I'm telling you. Okay, and I quote, "Hear me out. Here's a picture of uncontacted tribes setting their eyes on most likely a helicopter for the first time. Technology never existed for them. Do you think that they see our planes, drones, and helicopters and think it must be from another planet, or we must have come from space? Well, here's my theory for aliens," in quotations. It says, "I don't think anyone or anything came from space, but I do think that there's a group of humans or other species of Homo sapien, whatever, etc."
There's a joke there somewhere.
Yep. That took a different route and evolved way faster than we did. Or maybe they were here before us and that's how their technology is more advanced. Also, the ocean is the most unexplored place on Earth. However, if you had the technology to build and sustain cities in deep ocean, you would basically be able to exist forever. I mean, think about it. There's still animals that existed when dinosaurs walked the earth. That's because they lived in the oceans, says this guy. You would be immune to all the apocalyptic events that took place on the earth, and you would be able to remain undetectable. In conclusion, it is my belief...
Wait. How are... I missed something. How are these people immune to everything that's happened?
Apocalyptic events? They're living underwater?
Oh, okay.
Is what this guy's saying. He's saying like, let me back up here. He says, he says the ocean is the most unexplored place on the planet. However, if you had the technology to build and sustain cities in the deep ocean, you would basically be able to exist forever. In conclusion, it is my belief that a species of advanced Homo with advanced technologies...
Surely he knew how funny that was when he wrote it, right?
With advanced technology are the aliens that people may sometimes see. Also, I believe they either live deep in the ocean or underground where their existence can't be threatened by things they can't control.
Okay, so these
thoughts.
These advanced homos.
Let's talk about these advanced homos.
So that sounds like an episode title for Community.
Advanced
Homo
101. Advanced Homo 101.
Oh, that's funny. So there's an advanced species or subset of humans.
Yes.
That
humanoids, we could call them.
Humanoids.
Let's call them humanoids.
That,
Just for discussion, just to
just so we don't have
differentiate.
to giggle at the word homo over and over again.
Well, we could keep doing that.
It's pretty fun to laugh at. It's a funny word. They. So there's this advanced race of humans that live either underground or in the ocean, and because they have advanced technology, are immune to everything that's going on
Correct.
everywhere and have remained hidden. And when
this is what aliens
if
are.
we see aliens or a UFO or something, they're like, hey, let's just launch this flying thing out of the ocean / underground and fly it around for some reason.
Correct.
Okay.
Am I dragging? Is that?
Is that right? And there's an entire species of likely many of these people that have gone completely undetected, yet we somehow have found their spaceships.
Yep.
I just don't buy it.
Here's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. Picture it. Okay. Underwater close your eyes. Picture it. Underwater civilization. People swimming around. Okay,
I don't want to keep them closed.
People swimming around doing their thing. Afraid of the surface, as they call it. Because the surface dwellers are not cool.
No.
They mess with them.
Yeah.
Because down here under the ocean, under the sea,
Sure.
things are awesome.
Right. They've got tridents and
Maybe they have tridents.
talking fish. No, that'd be crazy.
I'm trying to make a live action here, so let's not go crazy. And the surface dwellers, they hate them
I hate them.
until the literal president of this place, his wife, lost my train of thought there. The literal president's wife,
Yeah.
went up to the surface,
Shut up.
had a baby.
Okay.
Now there's a half surface, half baby.
This is not the movie I thought it was.
This is my movie.
Yeah.
Now there's a half surface, half underwater people. Let's just call them like water people.
Sure.
Okay. Like Atlanteans or something. I don't know. Some random word that rhymes with aqua. And basically the purpose of this guy is he's starting to understand that he has these incredible abilities.
The half water, half land.
The halfling.
Whoa.
That was good. That was inspo. Write that down. Write that down. Halfling. It's just one L. Okay.
It's 2 L's.
Is it?
Half has an L and a wing.
That's such a stupid place for an L, by the way.
Half.
Big L to
There you
that
go.
guy.
Whoever
That man broke his elbows. And basically
that roast
his
is a
whole
W.
that roast is a double U. Sorry. His whole purpose is to unite the two kingdoms.
Whoa.
And there's a ring.
So
There's a ring,
You're saying
okay?
he's half
And
man,
the ring-
half water, like aqua.
Kind of like an aqua dude.
Yeah, like a water boy.
Water boy.
Water boy.
And we could get
Kevin James to play him.
Adam Sandler from the Water Boy. Get it?
I get it, Ian.
I didn't know if you knew it. Kevin James. Is
The joke was we were saying the wrong thing with everything.
Oh, Kevin James. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, because
Instead of Aquaman,
yeah.
we said Water Boy.
And then instead of Adam Sandler, we said Kevin James.
It would be like that guy in that movie, Die Hard.
What?
like that because it's supposed to be like that guy in the movie Mall Cop. But then I said Die Hard instead. We just keep going down the trail.
But he's not in Die Hard.
That's the joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, yeah, that
tragic misread of the situation there, by the way. Oh my word! I want to do a Movies Explained Poorly. Do you think you could do one freehand?
Why do you got one?
Yeah, I have a movie I want to give to you. I want to see if you can do it.
Sure.
But isn't the whole point that you guess the movie? So you want to look at it and see if you can?
You want
to... Well, they would guess it, but...
Oh, you want to just have them guess it? Not say?
Or we would have to say because nobody actually cares.
Do you want me to guess it? What do you...
I don't know. Do you want to try to do a... Okay, look at it. I'll just tell you. Lord of the Rings. Try to do Movies Explained Poorly for Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wait. You told me the movie and you want me to come up with it for that?
Is that not how it works?
No, we did it the other way.
I forgot how it works.
You explain it and then
I try to guess the movie.
Yeah.
Pick another one and do it right now, freehand.
I thought you were going to do that one right there.
Random movie generator. Look it up. Google it. Type it in.
You keep doing something.
RAMDON.
I know how to spell random.
This is ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just going to use ChatGPT to look up a random movie.
Yeah.
I gotcha. What are the odds you don't know the movie?
I don't know that one. Well, I don't know the premise of it. I know
What was it?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I didn't know that existed. That's a movie?
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine. That sounds like I would like to watch it maybe. That'll put hair in your chest though.
No, I don't know anything about that one.
Do you ever wonder?
Okay.
Okay.
Life is a video game.
Wreck-It Ralph.
No.
Ready Player One.
No.
Okay.
The Matrix.
Life isn't a video game in the Matrix.
I mean, it's a simulation. It's basically...
Wreck-It Ralph was such a bad answer.
Yeah.
That was so bad. I want to watch Wreck-It Ralph, though. That's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
Dude, Wreck-It Ralph, that's just a predator. Ralph is just a predator. Best friends with this 12-year-old girl.
I mean, it's definitely not good. It's a little problematic.
It's innocent until it isn't.
It's a Pixar movie, so it's fine. In real life, that'd be a problem.
If it was a Disney movie without Pixar affiliated in it, that would be really bad.
How so?
Disney is the devil.
Oh.
Part of the One World Order.
Yeah, but Pixar is not part of that.
No. You got another one?
No,
you don't.
No. We were doing I was in the car with like all of your brothers the other day.
Okay, cool.
And
we were doing Guess That Quote.
We were playing this same game, except you tried to get someone to think of a movie with just one word. And it couldn't be a character name or in the title of the movie.
So like if I said one word? Oh my goodness, that's hard. Dot Muncher.
I don't know.
Okay. That's Wreck-It Ralph. That cherry chase and dot muncher isn't even part of this game.
Did you just watch the movie?
No.
Did you just know that quote off the top
I just know that quote. Yeah, because it's funny. He's like, Pac-Man? He invited Pac-Man? That cherry chase and dot muncher isn't even part of this game.
Yeah, it is really hard though. We couldn't come up with very many.
What if I go like this? Freedom! That's Braveheart. That's clearly
I've never seen Braveheart.
People were yelling at you through the screen. I heard them.
I'm sorry.
It was clearly Braveheart. I bet you I can get you to get one. Under Ruse.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
That's a good one.
Captain America, Civil War.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good
What
one.
is that word, though?
I read it was I think it's a reference to some anime thing.
An anime thing?
I think so.
Under Rouge.
I feel like you could come up with those for almost every Marvel movie.
Yeah, I wonder if I can do one for...
It's hard with one word. If I could have like two or three,
Like one sentence, one line.
I could do 3 words or less for almost any movie.
Yeah.
Like, why so serious?
Why so serious?
That's a good one.
So serious. Batman. The Dark Knight.
Mr. Stark.
Well,
There's gonna be. I don't feel so good, but I just don't have enough words.
Endgame.
Maybe 4 words. Maybe 4
Infinity
words.
War. Unbearably naive.
I don't know that one.
What?
Just don't.
Okay, let me say it again. You're unbearably naive.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Ultron.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie.
I was born yesterday.
Can we talk about the movie for a second?
Can I blow your mind real quick?
Please.
Age of Ultron is the best Avengers movie that ever existed.
I mean, you blew my mind, but only because
me wrong.
Because only that was such
Prove me wrong, internet.
Because only that was such a stupid opinion.
What?
I think that movie is the most interesting premise of any of the Marvel movies, Avengers movies, but it's so poorly executed.
Really?
That's what I think.
I think if I had to pick one right now, I'd rather watch Infinity War. And I think that would probably be the case almost all the time. So I guess I think that it's number 3 for me. They literally probably go in order of creation, but backwards. My favorite to least favorite.
Really?
Maybe Infinity War is better than Endgame.
Here, let me throw this at you.
Yeah.
Imagine, if you will, Infinity War never happened, Endgame never happened, Ultron never happened.
Okay.
There is some other second Avengers movie.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
They do Infinity War.
Okay.
Except instead of Thanos, you have Ultron.
Oh my gosh.
So you have essentially Age of Ultron as Infinity War, except he wins.
Right.
Half of them end up dying.
Did he want to destroy half?
No, he just was kind of generic bad.
He wanted to kill everybody.
Did he?
Yeah. He wanted to wipe it out and
replace
start
them
over.
with himself.
Yeah, he wanted to start over.
Yeah.
They're doomed. Yes.
I really like that first scene where, like, Ultron. If you haven't seen the movie, it's like this artificial intelligence takes over, and he's the bad guy. I really like that scene where he first becomes like sentient, and he's like really scary.
In the bar, like the or
like
whatever.
They're having like the party or whatever. And he's just kind of like walking like as a robot, like a zombie. He just
kind of like walks in. What does he say?
It's like "There are no strings on me."
Yeah,
thing.
no, that's like after he leaves.
Kind of the tag.
Like when he first walks in, maybe. Oh! They look at him and he goes, Stark. Captain America goes, Stark, and he goes, Jarvis. And he goes, oh yeah, your friend, or something like that. And he's like, something. He said he does something to Jarvis. Mm-hmm. That was funny. Yeah.
That for me, that movie peaked during like that scene.
Oh really?
And then it's just
that's kind of a bummer.
Well, it's got like such a dark vibe.
Yeah.
And then it just feels like kind of a generic superhero movie after
really?
that.
Oh.
It's
I always felt like that was, I don't know. I think it's clear that was like the golden age of Marvel. In my opinion. Like that movie, like followed by, what followed that movie? Winter Soldier.
That's a fantastic movie.
Yeah. Like that movie followed by Winter Soldier, followed by I think it was Black Panther.
No, Civil War came before Black Panther.
Right.
I don't know. I'm trying to pull up the release order.
I think it was like up to Black Panther. Golden Age.
I feel like Golden Age starts around Civil War.
Oh.
And ends.
That wouldn't include
with
Winter
Endgame.
Soldier in the Golden Era.
Yeah, but for me, I didn't start watching the movies until Civil War.
Oh, well, same.
So that's...
I caught up quick, though.
That's why.
We caught up quick.
Yeah.
We caught up really quick, dude. We watched a lot of movies really fast. I want to go back. I want to go back and rewatch Civil War for the first time. I want to go back and go to more movies with you.
Honestly, I don't even like watching the movies that much anymore because they're never as good as I remember them.
That's what I'm saying.
And
I want to watch them for the first time again.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
I know. You know what I really want? I don't know what I want.
You just don't know.
I forgot. I did know a second ago. Then I forgot. Just forgot.
You ever seen the movie Interstellar?
Excuse me. I have never watched the whole thing, no.
What's it about?
Oh, like
I've never seen it.
Oh, you've never seen it?
I'm just still having ChatGPT generate random movies. I was like, oh, that looks interesting.
So my understanding is that Interstellar is about, and it's really complex, and if I know that it's really complex, and I know that if you explain it poorly, it's bad, whatever. My understanding, I'm sure there's a pitch meeting for it that you could watch.
Okay.
But it is about this guy that has to go, like, he has to go, like, stop something from happening, but he ends up pushing himself back in time.
It's a time travel movie?
Kind of.
Why have I not seen this movie?
Yeah, it's like, it's weird though, because like he was gone for 2 days and he gets back and his daughter is like on her deathbed.
Dang.
Because he got so
close. Was that spoiler?
Maybe.
Okay. Then stop talking about it.
You're gonna watch it.
I'll watch it and then review it on the pod.
Okay. He gets like super close to like a singularity. Is like what he has to go do.
Cool.
The biggest spoiler is
don't
different. That's not. I'm not gonna tell you. But I've heard, and I think I've seen the ending. I've heard though that like you never see the ending coming. But I don't know. Maybe you will.
Maybe I will.
Matthew McConaughey though. Mm-hmm. America's dream boy. America's bad boy.
Super overrated actor. In my opinion. In my personal opinion.
Top 3.
What?
Actors, go.
Top 3 actors.
Actors, not actresses. Mm-hmm. We are sexist.
We just hate women. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You're not.
I am. Top 3 actors. You know, the whole point of the top 3 segment is that we don't just do stuff off the top of our heads.
Do you want to not do it? Should we save it for next week?
No.
Give you a chance to think about it?
I'm thinking about it, so I just...
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to do this.
No, it's not. It's okay.
I have another note here.
Yeah, actually, let's come back to this because I need more time to think
if no children sinning?
I feel like we've brought this up like 3 times now.
Just kidding. We're not going to ever answer that question. It was just kind of a joke. But we could do our other top 3. Do you want to do the other top 3 quick? That might round us out.
Can you tell me again what it was? Because I forgot.
It was a top 3 beverages.
That's right.
We've done sort of like a similar thing, but never this like specific, I guess you would say. Because I want it to be, and maybe I didn't make this clear to you, I want it to be like, okay, water's off the table, not an option, okay? Obviously, we all need water. It doesn't mean that, and if you enjoy water, that's awesome. I enjoy water, but the goal is to have a beverage that's not water, okay?
Okay.
If it's a soda, it can be, the answer can be soda.
Oh.
Okay. I don't need you to list Mountain Dew and then also Baja Blast and then all, you know what I'm saying?
Just soda. Give me one of them.
Soda. If you have a very specific one, that's fine too, but just like, you can't name more than one soda. And at least one of them needs to be hot. Ready, set, go.
Soda.
Number 1 favorite beverage of all time. Soda.
Sorry, we're ranking them. Let me back up. Number 3. This is tough, Ian. The soda thing is weird because there's sodas that would be higher than some of these things and sodas that would be lower than some of them.
Yeah, well, that's what it's here for.
Okay, we're going to go number 3.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate.
Okay.
I don't drink coffee, so there's not much. For you, hold on. Coffee's 1.
You're ruining it.
You can't do a bunch of different things.
I thought you were saying my number 1 is coffee.
I'm saying you can't do like
one kind of coffee. Yeah. No. I'm not going to.
You can't do that.
Hey, for you?
Here, let me guess yours.
If soda's one for me, then
Your number one is totally Inception. Remember when you did that?
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
It was totally a random guess too. I was like, wait, is it Inception? And you were like,
dude, Ian,
Adam.
What's that from?
It's a Vine.
Oh, okay.
This guy's doing like a vape thing. It's like where he's blowing it on the table and it's like creating a fog. And this guy comes up and goes, and he's like, Adam.
Nice. Okay, back to my
Back
drinks.
to your thing.
Hot chocolate.
Yes.
Soda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go crazy here. Orange juice.
Bomb. That's awesome.
Thanks.
It's a really good idea. I'm surprised about hot chocolate, but I think the only reason you said that is because I said one has to be hot. If I took one being hot away and they could all be whatever temperature you desired, would your answers change?
Maybe. I do really like hot chocolate,
Okay.
but I might swap it out for lemonade.
Oh,
I don't know where I'd put it though.
fair enough. I made a hot chocolate the other day. It was a French hot chocolate. It was phenomenal.
Oh yeah?
Except it was so rich. Like so stupid rich.
Do you make it like if you're doing like just the powder?
Yeah.
Do you do it with milk or water?
I'm more of a milk guy nowadays. Back in the day, I was water just because it was easy.
I go water. I find it's just too much for me when I do milk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know because I was thinking about making you some of that other stuff.
Really?
But you wouldn't. Like at some point, I was
Just
like,
someday in the future.
I mean, if you like hot chocolate,
I do like hot chocolate.
But it's like drinking almost like I would do it differently when I did it again. But it was like drinking melted chocolate.
Yeah, that'd be too much.
Which was great. Like it was like the first sip, you're like, oh my gosh, that's so good.
That's a thing. And then
you're like, whew, I don't want to finish this. Like you feel your gut starting to churn and you're like, roses. Yeah. Anyway, okay, my top three. We'll go number one.
Number one.
Yes. Number one. We'll start with one. Coffee.
Hot.
I love coffee.
Yeah.
I could drink it all day.
You just do.
Coffee. And that's going to count for my hot beverage, even though I like it iced. I don't prefer it iced, though. I'm more of a hot coffee guy. I like hot black coffee. I don't like white coffee.
No?
No.
I
like black coffee made by... Next thing. Number two, for me, I think I'd have to go with milk.
Oh.
I really love whole milk.
Like from a cow or...
Yes.
Okay.
Preferably. Although I will take
though.
any type of milk.
Okay.
Literally any type of milk. Any.
Any.
And
you mean any.
Yes, I will eat my cereal with anyone's milk.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would you eat a whole bowl of cereal with breast milk?
Only because I'm on a podcast right now, yes. If the camera wasn't rolling, I don't know what I would say.
I mean, I'd hope no. Like, I'd try it.
I think I would. Here's what I would do. I would genuinely, if I knew, and I know this shouldn't matter, but if I knew who the milk was coming from,
I feel like that'd make it worse.
It would maybe make it worse, but like if it was 8 years in the future and it was my wife, it would be a lot easier to consume than if it's 8 years in the future and it's Colin's mom. You know what I'm saying? So
that's fair.
But I think I would like to know the source, and then I would take one bite, and my opinion would maybe vary from there.
Yeah. What happens when you really like it though?
I would eat the whole bowl.
No, that's a problem.
Hey, just because I like something doesn't mean I need more.
No, but you want more.
Maybe I do, but it doesn't mean I get more.
No.
And I have a feeling that everyone's breast milk tastes different. I don't know why I think this. It's just a theory.
Just a
theory. I mean, you are what you are and who you are because you drank your mother's milk.
You think...
I don't actually know if you were breastfed. Maybe that's
definitely not true. that you are who you are because of that.
You have no way of disproving that.
Well, a lot of babies drink the same formula,
Yes.
yet they all grow up being different people.
Sure.
So there's that.
Everyone is a different person.
Right. But you said I am who I am because...
I am who I am because of the factors of my life.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
one of them.
But the fact that
Prove me wrong.
that doesn't prove that it's all different.
It doesn't not. I'm sorry. I'm with you. I
okay,
know it's absurd.
One more thing.
Okay.
Cow's milk all tastes the same generally, but it all comes
Not
from different cows.
Not true.
You can tell the difference depending on the cow?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
How so?
My main man, Bertha,
Yeah.
is my favorite cow. I've had her milk one time. It was delicious.
Been chasing that high ever since.
No, I prefer whole milk. I love whole milk, and that is my number 2.
I'm over 2% kind of guy, but that's...
Have you had whole, though?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference.
How would you feel about having a small glass of milk when we're done? Very
I'd be
small.
down.
Okay.
Sure.
I want you to taste it.
As long as it's from a cow.
Because, well, we'd have to dig to the back of the fridge to get that
Okay.
stuff. Because when my family switched to whole, it tasted like cream almost. Like it was so... Like, I remember the difference being like, wow.
I'll have to give it a shot.
So, we'll give you a shot.
Yeah.
For my final beverage, I think... It's a hard one. It's a hard one. Can I go juice as a broad?
You could.
Okay. Could I do juice and then an inside top 3 juices?
No.
No? Okay, grape juice. Final answer. Welch's grape juice. Specific Welch's grape juice.
All right.
That's my answer. Nothing beats that communion cup, dude. It's so good.
Yeah. Do you think it's good, though, just because it's just a little bit?
No, I've drank whole bottles. I love it. You don't like grape juice?
No, I like grape juice.
Oh,
I just think it's better in communion
fair enough.
because it's like just a little bit and it's getting close to lunchtime, so I'm hungry.
Yeah. Have you done communion at your current church?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do they do it like that? Like it's grape juice in a little cup?
They do no.
Pre-packaged?
They do bread and you dunk it in a
Oh,
in a bowl.
okay. Okay. So like legit, like, or it's not. None of it's legit.
Or
but
it's all
they do.
legit,
They do
but-
a lot more old school traditional.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Because and see, I would like that because we do that occasionally at my church.
Yeah.
It's more often the prepackaged stuff that's like the wafer on top,
Sure.
the juice in it. That juice is so bad.
Really?
Yeah. But maybe it's because the pastor always says alcohol-free wine.
It might just be that then.
I'm wondering if it's that.
It probably is since he says that.
Yeah, but sometimes he says juice. And it's always the same cup.
I would think he wouldn't say alcohol-free wine if it was just regular juice.
If it was just juice. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's bad.
It's probably alcohol-free
I
wine.
should ask somebody who drinks wine and be like, hey, does this taste like wine? Like, is this what it is?
This is what this is?
Is this what this is? Because I don't want that. I don't
If
want
this
any.
is what that is, then I don't want that.
If this is what that is, how can you drink a full glass? You know what's fascinating to
Tell
me?
me.
Red wine is like intended to be drunk, consumed
Yeah.
at room temperature.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think white wine is supposed to be chilled and red wine is supposed to be room temperature.
Wine's pretty interesting.
Wine is fascinating.
How it's just like you just sip it and kind of just experience the flavor.
Yeah, but it sucks.
If it was good, I could see being into that. I can imagine being into
I can
that.
imagine being a wine snob, is what you're saying.
If it was cheap and good, then I would like it.
I think it's expensive and bad.
That's the problem.
But it depends on who you are.
That's the part that gets me.
See, my hobby is like mid on the I mean, you could spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on coffee equipment.
That'd be pretty stupid use of money.
It would be a stupid use of money. You can get incredible incredible variety of flavors.
Right.
Coffee is the most complex beverage that humans consume. Objectively. Like it has more aromatics, more flavor nodes, more ways to prepare it, more uses in it as a beverage than any other like beverage that humans consume.
All right.
And because of that, it's the best thing ever. And that's all I have to say about that.
All right.
I think that's an episode. Today's Ian's coffee episode.
Oh boy.
If you guys want a coffee episode, you should tell me, because I will set in front of Colin 5 different cups.
If we do a coffee episode, it'll be Ian solo, because I can't handle an hour if you're talking about coffee.
Wow. That's rude.
I know, I'm sorry.
Really? Does it bother you when I start talking about it?
Not when it's just for a couple minutes, but if it was for an hour, I would lose my mind.
Really?
Maybe.
That's fascinating. I'd love for you to be into coffee with me.
Yeah.
You just don't like how it tastes?
I don't like how it tastes.
Okay. At some point in our live.
Yeah. Our live?
Yeah. Singular. Our life.
Our life. Our collective life.
Yeah. Because we're one unit.
Exactly. I thought you said live as in like.
Will
like
you
live.
have a cup of coffee that I prepare you?
I've had coffee.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
And I'll drink.
You'll try it, right? If I make you one, you would try it.
I would try it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't finish it.
If you liked it, you would.
Yeah, for sure. But I won't finish it.
But if you like it, you would.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna finish it.
I don't like that you keep saying that. If you like it, though.
Yes. And
what if I only give you enough for a swallow? Then you'd finish it.
I would finish it. Yes. I like this kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know, where
Frappe.
there's so much other stuff in it that you can barely taste the coffee.
Right. Would you rather have no coffee in that?
Yeah. But I like the idea of the coffee aspect of it.
Why?
Sometimes. I don't know.
Makes you feel cool.
Well, it just makes me feel like I'm an adult and not a small child.
Fair enough. Do you still order the Oreo McFlurry at Caribou?
Caribou.
Yeah.
No, I get the cookies and cream thing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
The Oreo McFlurry.
You know what's sad?
That thing is so good, though.
You know the little local place that everyone goes to on Main Street?
Yeah.
I went there one time with Logan.
Yeah.
And
Love that place.
I was like, okay, I want something that's like maybe chocolatey and doesn't have coffee. And she was like, I mean, we could do like a hot chocolate. I was like, okay. And the other girl was like, well, can I just surprise you with something? I was like, sure. And I was like, or she's like, are you cool with like a little bit of coffee? I was like, sure. And she made something and it was fantastic.
Oh my.
But I don't know what it was.
Oh my. That sucks. You didn't go back up and ask. Was it Tara?
I have no idea.
Did you recognize the girl?
Oh, no, like Tara Gleason?
No.
Or who's...
Mitchell.
I don't know if I know Tara Mitchell.
I think her name's Tara. Did you recognize the barista?
I don't think so.
She went to camp with us.
Oh. No.
You would have.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you would have recognized her. Bummer.
Anyway, that's where I'm at.
Darn, dude. That is the bummer. I had the worst cold brew of my entire life one time at a coffee shop.
Really?
It was... I dumped it out. It was awful. But my palate has been refined since then, so who knows? Okay. I think that's kind of our episode for the week.
Yeah.
For the week.
For this week.
Just so you guys know, we don't intend to do this till we die. And with that, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. What the heck was that?
Is that an okay way to end the episode?
Yeah.
Okay.